are streaming or not just yet. Tried a couple times here just before this time and it's been giving me trouble. But it looks like I am live this time. Alright, so welcome to Valnac Gaming. I'm Sam, and today we are going to be playing Stellaris Console Edition. This is the latest patch, so everything is up to date on DLC and expansions, including Distant Stars. I haven't played this game since it originally came out, to be honest, and only played it here and there a couple times, so still very much a new game for me. So give me 1 second here to get something set up here. Alright, so I played a couple games with the new DLC and stuff, but haven't really played through the entire game or anything yet. So let's go ahead and select an empire. I've got several made. And this has been my latest one, the Wasari Star Coalition. So let's go ahead and start with them. We're going to go with a large galaxy. Lipico galaxy's fine. 6 AI, yeah, all that's fine. I've stretched my game out just a little bit longer. Yeah, we're gonna go with it on the easy setting because, otherwise I suck. Actually, we'll go on a normal setting since we're gonna keep the AI aggressiveness on low. Habitable Worlds 2, yeah, we'll leave it at that. And Iron Man mode is on. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. In the eons since the first primitive Wasari communities took shape in the meadows and forests of Kenjor Prime, our civilization has spread and prospered. Through scientific progress, we have managed to stamp out the superstitions that ruled the minds of our ancestors. As reason and rational thought spread among our people, the inefficient nation-states that we had until then organized ourselves into were disbanded, and a council of our most accomplished scientists was gathered to rule in their stead. Now, after discovery of the Hyperlane network, the finest minds of the Wasari Star Coalition have finished development of the first hyperdrives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp. Alright, well, let's start off by seeing a long look at the expanded look at our empire. So we're up in the northeast of the map if, directions mattered. Like this, and it looks like we have a nice dead end. We only got 2 ways in to our systems, here. So these are our 2 primary choke points, right there and right there, to start the game off with. So let's go ahead and start heading that way. Get over to a science ship, and we'll just start with this survey because why not? And go here and survey that system. Go ahead and make another scientific ship. Go ahead and get ready to man that with a scientist. Oh, I don't have enough money yet, so let's fix that. Get Let's sell off half that food. And let's go to commodities and sell off half those commodities. And now we can go down and hire this guy to take over that science ship when it comes open. Speaking of science, and before we actually hit play, let's go ahead and start our research trees. So engineering, usually I consider one of the ones, if not the most important. We have nanomechanics, which speeds up research. Standardized Corvette patterns, which helps with building speeds and stuff for our Corvettes. And then afterburner, so we can go down the tree to get faster propulsion. For now, let's concentrate on actual research speed for now. And then physics, which I think is our next most important. We can either earn more credits from our workers, put out more research on station output, or faster research in general. We're going to go with the faster research in general. And not that it's the least important, it's just, you know, it's still important, but I still rank it as the third most important in a list of 3. Let's do society, and we can either develop hydroponic farms, extra food, more farmers, or population growth speed. Let's do population growth speed. Alright. And with all that said, let us go ahead and start the game. Put this on the fastest speed, of course. Yeah, I like the start, knowing that we have all this to go and develop into later is going to be nice. I usually follow a pattern of snake, then bulk.
Construction complete.
So let's see. Let's get this science ship manned. And I want him to survey that system and then survey this system. Let's go ahead and get our construction ship starting to do mining stations in our home system. So going this way, we definitely want to come down and check out down here and up there. I think we want to go up there first because that the chance of being a dead end is much higher. We'll kind of do the same thing over here, but these will probably not be dead ends. However, if this over here turns out to be a dead end system, that makes this system here vital.
Construction complete.
The ISS Sucurigion. I, by the way, suck at pronunciation in these names, so if you'll deal with it, I will as well. They've made a Starlight find on Sasaija 1. The planet is teeming with alien life. For the first time in history, we have encountered life forms that did not originate on Kendra Prime. This amazing discovery has silenced those who believed we were alone in the universe. Although none of the alien creatures found on Sasaija are sapient, it is likely only a matter of time before we encounter beings that are. Alright. Oh, and it's a habitable world. Look at that. Let's see, how habitable is it? 70%. And it is a size 13 world, so it's a little small. The Vasari star correlation is abuzz with news of the alien organisms discovered by the ISS Suku Region some time ago. While far from intelligent, there is life out there, an inescapable reality and a deeply unsettling prospect. And of course we're getting this message because, you know, we're xenophobes. Chose xenophobe because I think the xenophobe's the one that gets like extra stuff, cost less for their star bases, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. So the ISS Sukaragian has discovered a previously unknown strategic resource on Sashaja, dubbed volatile motes. Awesome. Tell you what, the ISS Suku is Sukaragian is getting all the love right now, aren't they? Of course, they're our first science ship to go out in the expanse, so I guess it only makes sense for them to get all the love right now. Let's see, can we make a colony ship yet? No, we cannot. But as soon as we can, we'll send one over there to Sasaja. Let's see what else is going on and around. We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Castor 3. They must have been active in this region of space approximately 12 million years ago, judging by the age of the artifacts. From what they have been able to piece together, our scientists theorize that these aliens, who called themselves the Abaltaeum Star Assembly, were worm-like annelids, roughly 3 to 4 meters in length, that communicated with each other primarily through vibrations carried along their segmented bodies. So they were, you know, worms from, well, actually, worms
Situation log updated.
So. But still, they were worms, man, worms. I want to get a colony ship made, then we can make another science ship to start doing some of these science discoveries, because I don't want our 2 science ships to worry about that just yet. The administration on Kendra Prime has received Science Officer Pudrug Sukra's report on the alien remnants with some apprehension. The leavings and questions are now widely considered to be the definitive proof of unknown forces once having been active in the galaxy, though some prominent Wasarian thinkers reject this in favor of identifying the traces as freak geological formations or results of curious natural phenomena. Remarkable. Alright. Let me know down in the description below if you like me reading
Star
all
system
the
charted.
little stuff or not.
Star system charted.
And in future episodes, I'll respond to kind. Now, that said, by the time this gets posted, you respawn. I probably already have a couple more videos, maybe not out, but in the shoot, ready to go live. So if it takes a couple episodes, now you know why. All right, let's see. Yes, we can make the colony ship now. So let's go ahead and do that. And we'll send that colony ship over there to Sisha when the time is right. And then, as we can, we'll make the next science ship, which will be a couple months because we only got 30 alloys right now. So, you know what that is. So, if you look at the top here, we got energy credits, minerals, food, consumer goods, alloys. This actually represents all the different rare stuff like the motes, gases, crystals, living metal, dark matter, nanites, etc., etc. This is our influence, our unity, where our research is, how much extra points we get toward it, our empire sprawl, empire systems, empire colonies, and of course this is population, starbase capacity, how many starbases we can have out right now, and naval capacity. And I'm big about getting starbase capacity big in my games because I like I like making the star bases and upgrading them as quickly as possible, and they actually form the basis of my defensives for my empire until I start building an actual naval fleet, which I normally don't start until I've got the ability to make cruisers. Sometimes I have to do it sooner than that because of nasty neighbors or something like that, but if I can wait until cruisers, I do. And then, like I said, I like to depend on star bases to go ahead and form that defense. Alright, strategic resource has been discovered during a survey of Echelon 3. The ISS Sukurugian has discovered several exotic gases previously unknown to us. Nice, nice. Oh, hey, we got our first tradition available. So we're gonna do, you know,
Star system charted.
It's argued that expansion should come before discovery, but discovery, I can't leave discovery alone. Because of the survey speed boost, the research speed boost. However, the reason why I definitely want to go expansion now first, and why I've been doing it, is because the starbase influence cost is reduced by 10% right off the bat. And what that means is...
Anomaly found.
And what that means is it costs me less to make star bases.
Construction
as I
complete.
expand out. Alright, so that colony ship is created. Let's go ahead and get it over to Syzygy. Syzygy 1, add that. Or not. Why can't I... Why can't I colonize that? I am confused. Why can't I colonize? Oh, because I don't own the system yet. Duh. Okay. That was a change in 2.2. Oh, yeah, you have to own thing. I don't know, maybe it was in the original too. So, let's take you. Get back over. Oh, nope, that's not what I need. I need a construction ship. Go over here and build our starbase. Thank you. Kinjar, you need...
Situation log updated.
Alright, so Zir, I need you to go ahead and survey the system, and then I want you to go up here to explore this system and see if that's a dead end. And let's get another science ship built so that we can start following up on these anomalies, otherwise they will get way ahead of us. Ahead and decrease the cost of our star bases and how much influence is needed.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Let's go ahead and give this guy that leader and send him down to start researching. Alright, So we now own that system, Sissaja, so the colony ship should be able to come in here now and go colonize that world.
Technology secured.
Let's see. Slave army, that's tempting. However, I want the Unity more right now, so let's get the Unity going. Slavery is a good way of increasing your pops. I was playing around with the game and had, just like this one does if I'm not mistaken, let me double check. Sorry, has a sub-race. Let's see, I thought they did.
Technology secured. Star system charted.
Yeah, they've got a kind of a subservient
Colonization in progress.
lesser race, and then get robots and slaves on top of that. Population growth is just out of its mind. And our colony ship has touched down, so they have started. Perfect. We have a science
Recon and research vessel under attack.
Oh, lovely. We'll check that more in a moment. And let's go with basic strike craft. So we've got something blocking our way to go up more in this area here. But exactly what was it? We don't know. Alright.
Technology secured.
That means we definitely still want to get that one though. Alright, so we got ship missing in action. More research. Let's keep on with the research speed, because that will help snowball and get stuff going fast. Also helps us out if we decide or need to go tall instead of wide on our build this round. I'm kind of old-fashioned. I like going wide more than I do tall, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright. Got 2 science ships in Conjure. Alright. Let's go ahead and get that explored. Get you over here to check that out. Okay. Construction ship. Let's get you. Mining stations built. So I'm still fairly confident that this is dead end space up here, but it'll be a while before we can do it, because we won't go in here until I've got a navy that can go in and kick its ass, which we just don't have yet, and it'll be a while before we do. So the first big push will be to get down here to, what is that, Arbitraeus, and get, we'll start making a defensive choke point there.
Construction complete.
Right, we have another tradition available here. Starbase influence further, so they're even cheaper to build. Pretty sure I accidentally had this one, this science ship there, the Sukaragian, investigating instead of surveying there by mistake. So going out this way, it looks like this station, this star system here needs to be our next choke point. We got our first two choke points chosen, and how and where we need to expand to get out there. So Castor, Zir, Arbitraeus, we need to investigate along in here. Actually, this guy, I want you to go ahead and smelt. Good, it is where you're going. So let's go ahead and survey backwards. You to survey forwards. So this is all closed, so we can actually, looks like, get to here for a closed point. Possibly there. Echinar 2 was a site of small Voltarian colony that's unique for two reasons. The Echinar system is not within what used to be Valium space, and the ruins are several centuries younger than anything else left by their civilization. Intriguing. Alright, where was I? Okay. Science ship Casmalarian.
Construction complete.
I need you to go here and explore that system. Because if that's a dead end up here, which I think it is, that makes this the choke point right here. And if it does spread on, then we'll have to back that choke point back up to here.
Star system charted.
Let's go ahead and get a second, and now we'll leave it just the one construction ship right now. Alright, it does look like it continues on down here, so that means this is going to be the choke point here. So, survey, survey, survey. Let's get made. And yeah, let's get one more construction ship made. We'll need it before long. We got something going on up here in Kendra Prime. Yeah, they need buildings, so let's go ahead and start on our alloy foundries.
Anomaly found.
Impressive structures litter a small area on the surface of Sutter 1, practically begging for some archaeological work. Alright. We don't want them to work on it just yet, so we'll skip that for now. Let's see, I'm building 2 science vessels, so I need 2 leaders. Alright.
Construction complete. Anomaly found.
Need you to
construction
survey
complete.
that system, and then survey that system. No. I need you
Technology secured.
to survey that system, and then survey. I hate it when I get these mixed up. I want you to survey this system and then survey that system. I need you to research that project and then that anomaly. To survey that system. That system.
Sphere of influence expanded. Star system charted.
Let's keep on speeding up the research.
Technology secured.
Go ahead and start working on specialized combat computers. We'll need them down the road. Center, go ahead and get that survey. Alright, coming along nice. Slow and productive here. Let's see. We got 1 unemployed population. They're going to be employed before long right there. So that should work out just fine.
Special project complete.
Several artifacts have been excavated at the archaeological dig site on Astronaut 2 and are covered in writing that firmly rejects the Weltaian philosophical idea that life itself is a lie. One of them appears to be a memorial of sorts to the Voltaian race as a whole. This would confirm our theory that this lunar colony existed for some time after the collapse of the rest of the star system. What an interesting find.
Anomaly found. Technology secured.
Sorry. I really don't worry about anomalies and stuff until a little bit further in the expansion stage, when I've kind of found where my initial choke points are going to be.
Star system charted. Star system charted.
And here we want to go with powered exoskeletons, because that and one other thing leads into robot construction. And of course we want to build robots because we want to increase our pops and what they can do.
Construction complete.
So basically we're going to build out to Atmir on this side for that point. And this side we're going to continue to build down to, what is that? Convlob for that one. That choke point.
Construction complete.
That should make it where our planets don't have any red. Correct. Alright.
Anomaly found.
Part of this game is sometimes just sitting and waiting. But as the game expands, you got less and less time for that. This is a great 4X game if you like it. I like these styles of games. Now that reminds me, I do need to, in a minute here, the structures on Sutter 1 are not as old as we first believed. It seems like it's a playground or amusement park of some sort. Science Arbor Kunrig notes that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from, and that, to the builder's alien's eyes, this might have been cutting-edge sensor array or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless, to us Wasari, it looks mostly like a place where you would take your young and let them amuse themselves. Okay, so what I was reminded of is we need
Construction
to upgrade
complete.
our base here. What's this? We need to take our star base here and upgrade it so that it can start being a bastion. Excellent. And a more detailed scan of one of the many natural satellites orbiting the gas giant Sutter 6 has revealed a deposit of precious metals and minerals that was overlooked in the initial survey. Although the moon is very small, it has a stable orbit around its primary and appears tectonically stable. But an excellent find. Alright, construction ship, you need to make the next starbase. Sutter, you'll be following suit here in a minute. Brachma. Alright,
Anomaly
ship
found.
in Sutter. Let's see. Why don't you just go ahead and... Is there anything else in that system? No. Why don't you come down here to Brachman and check out that anomaly that was there a minute ago. And then... construction ship.
Star
Come down here
system
and build a
charted.
starbase. And this science ship, let's go ahead and explore out this little pocket. Valnac, I want you to go ahead and start doing our home cluster.
Construction complete.
And there we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 more star bases to get to this choke point, and 1, 2, 3 to get to this one, and one's being built right now, so only 2 actually. Meanwhile, a small short-range transmitter has been located on the surfaces of Brachma 1A. It appears to be an ancient survey marker placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious metals. The miners it was meant for evidently never arrived, as the deposit is still here. Now, the ruler says fascinating, but I have to say, awesome. Let's go ahead and get them minerals. Alright. So this hasn't come down in this system, which means it's probably a some sort of pirate infestation or life form or something. Nothing to sweat too much about until we're ready to go take that over. Alright. Rockma construction, go create a space station and Alamo. Oh, it's time.
Anomaly
Alamo.
found. Technology secured.
So as we come to a close for episode 1 of Stellaris here,
Star system charted.
we've got our home area. We have our home area kind of scattered out to a degree. The initial choke points chosen, which is Arbitraeus, Viab, and Atmir. So what I'll probably do off the air is get to those Atmir and Conviab and go ahead and get star bases made there. And after that's done,
Star system
I will
charted.
wait until we get on to episode 2 of Stellaris. So in the meantime, actually let's go ahead and do this on air real quick. That tradition, we want to go ahead and let's go ahead and increase our population growth speed for new planets. And for science, let's go ahead and start working on a slave army so we can increase our pops and their working and what they produce for us. And let's increase our mining station output. Alright, anyway, as I was saying, this will do it for this episode. And when we go into our next episode, we should have our boundaries snaked down to Atmir here, Conviab over here. And yeah, well, until then, thanks for joining. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below, and we will catch you next time. Until then, have a great day.